Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another reading. I'm not gonna lie guys, I never thought I was gonna do this reading, but I finally got back to everyone in the comments because as I said before, I usually just post on this channel and then I just go, okay? And it takes me a while to catch up with the comments because I really aim to be one of those YouTubers that reply to everyone's comments. I'm really lousy when it comes to Instagram because I just be posting and then just dipping. I really need to get better at that. But with YouTube, I love to reply to everyone's comments. I love the engagement. And to be honest with you, the comments are very actually helpful, okay? They actually keep me track on like what you guys want to see on this channel. And it kind of just makes you guys feel acknowledged, like I'm a real person. Because sometimes, you know, if I post and I don't respond to anyone, it kind of gives off like an AI, kind of like I'm just posting. Like I like to interact with the people that are watching me because without you, where would this channel be, right? And the funny thing is I came across, I'm grateful. I don't really get many hate comments. I probably just get like one or two once a year, right? We thank God, right? But I was looking through the comments and I got a hate comment and it's like, I'm like, oh my God, like who did I pee off? And in the hate comments, it's like someone saying, oh, I know you're watching these hate comments, you're deleting them. And I'm like, bro, I do not delete comments. Like I always say, guys, if you have a hate comment, make sure you leave a hate comment. And when you do, make sure you post a picture of yourself so I know what you look like. Because the hate comments always come from people who never have a display picture. They never have content. They never have anything going on for themselves. It's always from an account without a display picture, without content, without nothing, okay? And it was like such a hateful, it was like saying something like, oh, this is a fake woman, she's gonna get exposed and she's probably deleting all these hate comments. And I'm like, where are these hate comments what the hell? I was flabbergasted because I watch amazing tarot readers such as in Plain Sight Tarot, in Delicate Guidance. Like I watch so many tarot readers, like so many. And when I see some hate comments that they get, I'm genuinely confused. Even K reads, I'm just thinking like, who are these people writing hate comments? Like, what the hell? Like I usually come to their defense every time. But then I'm thinking in my mind like, oh, I haven't really been getting a lot of hate comments on my own channel. So whenever I do get one, I'm like, oh, so that's how it feels. It feels weird because I'm just thinking, where is this coming out of nowhere? So guys, it's just, I would never delete hate comments. If you guys write hate comments, I'm going to leave it up there. And I'll just let you guys, because I think I did make a video a long time ago talking about, when people are very hateful, like they want to get it out their system. They cannot stand to watch someone that they really envy. And they're like, I need to get this hate out my chest. Like I just need to spew it out. And I get it, if you got to get it off your chest, jack it off if you need to, like get it off your chest. I don't delete comments. So it makes me curious. I'm like, expose me for what? Like, what did I do? Like I'm a Gemini, guys. I'm low-key living for this. I'm like, oh my God, like I got a hate comment. Like, thank you for the engagement. Because I'm not going to lie, guys, I wasn't going to do a reading today, but it just kind of fueled me to do more readings because it's like, if you don't like my channel and you don't like the content, you do have the free will to not watch, but it kind of low-key makes me want to pump out even more so that you have more to hate on. Because I'm one of those people that if you don't like me, I would happily give you more reasons to not like me. Like, I would love to just be on your screen just so you can watch me and hate on me because it kind of boosts the algorithm when you guys do comment, whether it's a good or bad comment. So if anything, I'm using this to alchemize whatever I got. So whenever someone spews that hate, I'm like, let me flip it and reverse it. And this is what inspired this reading. Like there was a time I was just thinking, I cannot think of a reading to do. And I want to do something a bit more original, something that isn't really like the generic kind of pick apart pile readings. So when I got a hate comment, I'm like, oh my God, that's perfect. How are you making your haters mad? And I'm living for it. So thank you guys. So anyone who doesn't like my content or wants to hate on me, please keep doing it because you guys are actually giving me more ideas and I'm just low-key getting gassed over it. So thank you for the ideas. Keep the hate coming up. And yeah, and if you guys, honestly, if my readings don't resonate with you, they don't resonate with you. And that's okay. There's so many people I watch and I'm like, okay, this doesn't resonate with me, but I don't feel the need to write a comment and like be like, this is fake, this is not my story, I'm gonna expose. Please expose me. I want to be exposed. You're giving me more exposure. Okay, so I have 6 piles today. We have pile 1 with the crown. We have pile 2 with the black panther. We have pile 3 with the rose quartz, but inside this rose quartz is like, it's in a bowl, okay? We have pile 4 with the cinnamon. We have pile 5 with the rose perfume, and we have pile 6 with the hand cream, okay? So go ahead and pick your piles and we'll start. Bruh, I'm so unserious, guys. Like, bruh. All right, so pile 1, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. You guys chose the crown. So I'm covering my chest a little bit because it's like, I thought this top was okay, but as soon as I put the camera down, I'm like, oh, it's looking a little low because it's been a while since I've worn this, okay? So you guys chose the crown. So how are you making your haters mad? We have offering, may you honor the earth. We have reflection. We have mixed, but we also have empty. We have thinking of you. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, earth energy. And we have the 3 of Cups. So how are you guys making your haters mad? Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys, your haters are thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. Even whether they're in your life or not, you live in these people's minds rent-free, okay? We literally have thinking of you. It's like no matter what you've got going on, no matter what you're doing, they're thinking of you. Even in their own personal life, they may come across something that reminds them of you, whether it be your name, your birthday, or if you're like me who makes content, you could be popping up on their algorithm, okay? So regardless, you stay on these people's minds no matter what you do. Even if they don't want to think about you, they can't help but feel drawn to you, okay? We do have mixed, so you do stir up a lot of mixed emotions in these haters. It's because they want to hate you, but they also want to know your source, okay? So it makes them feel like, I hate them, but why can't I stop watching them? I hate them, but why can't I stop thinking about them? You know? And it's because these people are empty. These people have nothing going on in their lives. They have nothing to contribute to the world. It's not that they don't have anything to contribute to the world, but maybe they don't believe in themselves enough. So with empty, it makes me think of someone who's more like an energy vampire. It's like, I don't have the ability to produce anything, so I'm just going to suck things out instead. So these people feel like their life doesn't really have much meaning or much purpose. For some of these haters, they may have given up on life, okay? So they feel like they've dedicated all their time and energy into basically investing in what people that they don't like are doing. So it's because they're empty, okay? But I feel that you guys are highly respected, okay? You guys are very wise, you hold a lot of wisdom. And because of this, you have a lot going on. You guys are very classy people. So whenever these people do have something to say or talk ish about you or to you or whatever it may be, you kind of go within and you're like, you know what wisdom can I derive from this? How do I handle this spiritually? What would the healed version of me do? And it's almost like the way you handle the hate or the way you handle such haters kind of leaves them in a trance. It makes them do a lot of reflection. Okay, it makes them feel like, oh my God, like, why is it that I'm hating on these people and nothing's happening for me? Instead, I'm getting hate back. You know, it kind of makes them reflect on their own behavior. It kind of makes them feel like maybe I'm the problem, or maybe there's something that I need to work on, because why do I feel like it's so necessary to hate on pile 1? Especially since you guys just be minding your own business. The Hierophant doesn't go out of their way to pry into other people's business. The Hierophant is just well respected. People bring the tea to them, okay? People seek their counsel. So it's just like, you guys may give unsolicited advice or solicited advice. If you're like me, when you post online, you may give information or advice, you know, that helps people. And then people equally may come to you for counsel. But it's not like you go out of your way to find haters and be like, hey, let me lecture you on this. It's like, no, it's just like, you come to me when you're ready. If you need the advice, you need the advice. If you need my help, you need my help, you know? But we do have the 3 of Cups. So the fact that you are winning in life, you are enjoying things, like it's almost like these people are irritated because even if they're hating on you, you still seem to find the joy in other aspects of your life. and you're winning, okay? Regardless, even if you feel like you're not winning, you appear to be winning in these people's eyes, because one thing about you guys is you're going to enjoy life, okay? No matter what you get through, no matter what you've like overcome, you just find a way to have fun and look at the funny things in life. And it really seems to bother them. I'm hearing protecting your peace, okay? And it forces them to do a reflection. This also reminds me of my best friend's, one of her youngest sisters. She's beautiful. She's so like in this energy of like, she's very Piscean. So she's in this energy of like, I'm focused on myself. I'm very detached from whatever's going on. You know, if something great comes my way, I'm going to take it. If something bad comes my way, I'm going to reject it. Like there's an energy of unbotheredness. And by her being unbothered and detached, it's almost like people who wrong her end up feeling like, wait, why did I do that? Like they didn't even come at me, they didn't even respond to me, they didn't even do anything. And it's almost like by your lack of reaction solicits them to then reflect. For some of you, your haters be getting a lot of karma whenever they come for you, because it's always one-sided. It's never like you came at them. It's always like you're just in your own little zone doing your own little thing, and they felt the need to come for you, okay? Yeah, and that reminds me of like her, because she's just like that, okay? And I love that energy. I aspire to embody that energy more, okay? But you also have offering. So for some of you, you guys could literally have opportunities, okay? Or you could be earning a good amount of money, or even if you're not earning a good amount of money, like you seem really stable, okay? You can find the blessings in the things that may have been, you know, somewhat turbulent, somewhat unstable, somewhat unpleasurable, but you will find some sort of opportunity within it. So say, for example, if these haters have hurt you, they have gone out of their way to destroy you, or whatever it may be, right? Or even talking ish about you, you find a way to find, what can I derive from this? What is the lesson behind this? How can I respond to this? Like everything you may take is like, okay, cool. This is an offering. Like I'm going to see this as some sort of way to motivate me, you know? At least that's how I respond to it, if I'm going to be completely honest. But with the offering, yeah, it's like, may you honor the earth. It's like, you see this as a catalyst for whatever you got going on. But this could also be a reminder for some of you, whenever your haters try and come for you or people talk ish about you, it kind of reminds you are that person. It kind of reminds you that, yeah, like if you're a woman, you're like, I am that woman. Or if you're a man, like, yeah, I'm that boss. I'm that man, you know? It's because you're just reminded of how great you are. Because if you weren't that great, you wouldn't have these haters, would you? Okay? Like haters have to have something to hate on, right? And it's your greatness. It's your excellence. So we have this crown here. Yeah, you are well respected. You are well respected, okay? And it bothers them because it's like people, like they're like, how the hell do so many people still respect this person? How the hell do so many people still go to this person for help or whatever it may be? And it's like, it just bothers them, okay? And it is what it is. And you just seem unbothered. It's like, okay, cool. It's like no matter what they do, they can't stop thinking about you, and they just can't understand or fathom the thought of like, why is it that other people respect them? Why is it up? Like the fact that you guys have friends, the fact that you still have people who are always by your side, they just can't stand it, because maybe these people are empty. Maybe they don't have friends. Who knows? I don't know. But that's all I'm getting for pile number one. I was going to do some charms. Should I? Maybe I won't. Maybe I do some charms with others because I feel like it's going to be a long read, okay? But that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I thought I was going to need a clarifier, but everything seemed crystal clear, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you intend to drop a hate comment, please feel free to drop, because it actually does help with the engagement. I'm not going to lie. So thank you guys so much. Next pile. So 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Pile 2, you guys chose the Black Panther. How are you making your haters mad? Okay. I'm covering up my chest because I didn't realize it was a low cut until I sat in this position and put on the camera. I'm like, oh, it don't look like that in real life. Maybe because I'm standing up straight most of the time, okay? You guys got wise. Yeah, may you appreciate your knowledge. You have Kintsugi. I love this pile. I really do love this card. We have They Are Jealous. And we have They're Jealous of You. Why did I write that twice? Man, maybe it's just very, very like exaggerated. Okay, we have the star card, which is Aquarius energy, air sign energy, and then we have fire sign energy with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, how are you making your haters mad? Okay, so you guys did choose the Black Panther, and Black Panther is a symbol of strength, agility, courage, fearlessness, okay? It actually makes me think of Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, literally, the Marvel movies. And that's based on King T'Challa, right? So it's almost like you guys have a warrior spirit. You guys have really powerful ancestors who have got your back every single time. Like no matter how much these haters try and drag you down or talk ish about you, whatever they do to try and hate on you, your ancestors have got your back every single time. It could also be that people really come to your defense. So it's kind of like, even if they talk ish about you to others, like other people always come to your defense, and this really, really annoys the hell out of them, okay? For some of you, these haters may have successfully tried to break you down. And maybe at some point, maybe some of you guys may have literally felt upset. Like maybe you guys may have felt really broken by these people's actions, by these people's words, or just being around such energy. Maybe it's drained you, okay? But regardless, you rise. Okay, it reminds me, think of that poem. There's a poem, I think it was by Maya Angelou, Still I Rise. I could be wrong, please correct me if I am, but Still I Rise. So with the Kintsugi card, this is all about finding the beauty in being broken, if that makes sense. It's kind of like I think it's the analogy of plates or anything being smashed and broken, and then to the normal human mind, that would be considered like, oh, it's broken, like it's no longer beautiful, it's damaged. But I think it's in Japanese culture, taping or gluing, fixing the smashed objects and putting them back together is what makes it even more beautiful. So this is what you guys represent. So it's almost like these people may have tried to destroy you. These people may have tried to drag you down. These people may have tried to break you down. And maybe at some point they were successful. Maybe at sometimes these people really did hurt you and do a number on you. But it's almost like you put yourself back together and you shine even more because of what you've gone through. You know, how beautiful is that? It's kind of like when someone really hurts you and it puts you to a place of rock bottom, and then you feel very, very low. You feel like, oh my God, like, how am I going to come back from this? How are people being so horrible to me? I don't know how I'm going to survive this. I don't know how I'm going to get over this. But then you do every single freaking time, and it bothers these haters to the core. Like even when bad things happen to you, pal two, these haters may get all happy. They celebrate like, yeah, finally we got to pal two. And then all of a sudden, assemble. Like you put yourself back together and you come back stronger and more radiant and more beautiful than ever, than where they left you. It's like when you come back, you're doing it bigger and better, and they cannot stand this because there is beauty in your strength. There was beauty in the things you've gone through. It kind of reminds me, and this is such a bad example, but it's like very like warning, trigger warning. It's very, in depth, but it reminds me of a woman that I follow called Nina. And if you guys don't know who Nina is, she has a story on multiple platforms. Just Google her, YouTube her on her family upbringing. She's gone through a lot of rape in her family, abuse in her family and her marriage and all sorts of stuff. But I feel like in some cultures, they see women who have been raped as damaged goods, or you're soiled, or you're ruined, or you're nothing. But she's taken all that power and she's alchemized it and turned it into a voice. And she's advocating for people who have been in forced marriages or people who have been abused in households within her culture, right? And to me, she's the most beautiful woman inside and out. And she's a big source of inspiration. And her name is Nina. Feel free to YouTube her. I think she's more honorable than ever. I think she's even more beautiful despite of what she's gone through. And if anything, she's the strongest woman I know, or one of the strongest women I know. So I really do see that sort of energy in this. Like, it doesn't have to be as severe as rape and abuse, but it's like what these haters have tried to do to you. This could have been past bullies or just past exes or past people, right? Who really, really did a number on you. But you're a phoenix that has arisen above the ashes every single time. These people could have even watched other people hurt you and thought, yeah, good, I'm so glad they're suffering. Yeah, I'm so glad things didn't work out for them. But it's like, no, like you get back up every single freaking time and you look good doing it, okay? Because you guys are wiser, okay? We do have wise. You guys learn from your mistakes. And just because someone is wise and they've learned from their mistakes, it doesn't mean that you're immune to suffering. It doesn't mean that you're immune to things not going wrong or having a bad day or encountering more people who are just like these haters. But you know how to deal with it. You get smarter and smarter every single time. You get stronger and stronger every single time. And it just makes you a force to be reckoned with. If anything, your life upgrades every single time these people do a number. And that's what makes you so strong, because your ancestors have got your back. And don't worry, I did hear karma. So the people that be hating on you, they do suffer behind closed doors. I mean, they must do if they have the time to hate on my pal twos, right? So yeah, we have they're jealous. Yeah, these haters are jealous because of your strength. And I swear, guys, this is not to promote my song, even though it kind of low-key does promote my song. But I write songs that are conscious based, that do uplift people, okay? Including myself. I wrote a song called The Alchemist, and this pile reminds me of exactly what you're doing. When people do hurt you, you alchemize it and you put it back every single time, because energy cannot be destroyed, right? So you take on that negative energy and you find a way to transmute it into positive energy for yourself and for others. And it has them feeling pressed, because if they were in your position, they would spiral. Okay, so they're jealous and they're jealous of you. Yeah, their jealousy, like, as I said in part one, some people are so strong with their hate, they just need to get it out their system. They can't help but keep it to themselves, because it will destroy them. And they need to spew out that negative energy somewhere. But with you, when it gets hit, you take it, you transmute it every single time, okay? But we do have the star. Yeah, you guys know how to heal yourselves every single time, okay? And you stand strong doing it. In fact, it just makes you even more, it lights a fire under your butt to get back and be stronger every time. It's like with the King of Wands, it makes me think of someone who's very creative, strategic, a great leader, someone who knows what it feels like to be in a certain position that is disadvantaged, and therefore is a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for, qualified to guide others to get back up every single time. This is giving coach energy, life coach energy. So it's almost like you know how to move, because you may have gone through a lot of difficulties and dealing with such haters every single time. But the funny thing with these people, I'm starting to realize we live in a matrix, because these people are exactly the same. No matter how many people come to your life, you guys are so used to it. That's why you're so strong. Like, you get better at dealing with them, because let's be real, you're always going to have haters. You're always going to have people who can't stand you. You're never going to be immune to people who plot and plan and just are miserable, okay? But you know how to deal with them every single time, because you get wiser every single time. And these haters are mad, because it's like, oh my God, like, how did you find a way to shut us up? How did you find a way to make us feel like absolute shit? But you always find a way. So let the haters stay mad, okay? I'm gonna end that one there, and I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, if you guys are haters, feel free to drop a comment. It really does help with the engagement. Okay, next pile. Pile 2. Sorry, 3. Okay, 23 minutes and 10 seconds. Guys, I'm covering this because I didn't anticipate this being low. I've lost a little bit of weight and I didn't expect it to be sitting this way. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh. But I'm not going to go out of my way to change, because it's just like I already started the reading. I already noticed it when I press record, and I might as well. Okay. You guys chose this. Well, this is rose quartz, but it's in a jar. So maybe rose quartz in a jar. So rose quartz is all about love, self-love, okay? But it's in a jar. So it makes me feel like you guys have a lot of self-love. You keep it to yourself. And maybe having boundaries is the best way you protect yourself from these haters. But let's see. We have resolved. May you let it go. Oh, I'm hearing love is seeping out my pores. I don't hold anger anymore. Yeah. Even to those who have betrayed me. Yeah, some of your haters could have been people who have betrayed you, okay? But it's like you don't hold on to that hate. You're just like, okay, I'm kind of over it, okay? We have assertiveness. Yeah, we have Pisces energy. We have April. I don't know why I'm hearing Black Star, Forever You Will Be. Okay, I think that's by Avril Lavigne. And it's not like a full song. It's more like something short. It's like a 1 minute song. Maybe it's like to promote something, but it's something about being a black star, like being someone that shines, even though they're traditionally, like, there's something a bit unconventional about that energy. Like, you guys shine even though you don't fit the conventional mold of, I don't know, the main character. That's so cringe, but you know what I mean? Like, maybe you guys don't fit the main mold of what a main character is supposed to be, but you shine regardless. So say, for example, it's kind of like Alphabet. Okay, that's the best example because that's what's happening these days. I'm seeing a lot of Wicked content, and I watched Wicked. It was amazing. You guys should watch. But it's like you guys are like Alphabet, the green witch, and it's like she doesn't suit the whole main character because she's green, right? She's scrutinized from the get-go from her appearance alone. But she still shines. She's still the main character in her own right. She's very authentic and unique. And that reminds me of you guys, okay? So it's almost like your haters are mad that you shine even though you're meant to be someone who doesn't shine, okay? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have earth sign energy with the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So yeah, how are you making your haters mad? Okay, your self-love, you guys have boundaries, and your way of protecting yourself and showing your self-love is by keeping to yourself, pouring that love into yourself. Some of you guys may not even feel the need to seek revenge or feel the need to like reply. I feel like with assertiveness, it makes me think of an energy of someone who's like, I have my boundaries. Like, for example, if you're so used to being loving and caring, because this is rose quartz energy, if you're so used to being loving and caring and giving love and just always being a source of support to others, and people have taken advantage of your kindness, of your sweetness, it's like your way of standing up for yourself is like, okay, I'm gonna pull back my energy and pour that investment into myself. Okay, and these haters know what they're doing. They know what they're doing when they're taking because these people are underhanded. I feel like anyone who hates on you doesn't have the ability to hate on you directly, so they have to come at you indirectly because deep down they know it's wrong, right? They have to come at you very sneakily, underhandedly, and they have to talk about you. You know, they have to not include you in things or kind of make you feel a little bit small in a very discreet way because they can't do it up front, you know, because these people fear you because they're cowards, right? But it's like you peep that energy, you hang on to that energy, you know that energy. It's like, okay, I'm just going to remove myself. Like, that's your way of your little protest. I'm going to remove myself from such people so that I don't have to deal with them. I don't care what happens to them. I don't wish them anything bad. I just want to remove my energy. That's your way of defending yourself. That's your way of being assertive, okay? And it has them feeling mad because it's like they didn't have to get you out of character for you to even get to that stage, okay? For some of you, if you're in a happy relationship, you're enjoying your person and you're having the love of your life, and these people who are hating on you are mad about it because maybe they're single or they're in relationships where they're not satisfied, where they're not happy. For some of you, even if they are in relationships, for some of you could be married, you could be engaged, you could be really locked in with your person, okay? But for others of you, this is talking about more of the connection that you may have had with your haters. It's like you pour and invest in your haters, like you're very good to your haters, and maybe these haters are very sneaky, they're very underhanded. These people could still be in your life and they may disguise themselves as your friends or people who are close to you, right? And as soon as you see or peep something you don't like, you just revoke your energy, and they feel that, okay? So even when these people have done you wrong, you always somehow manage to get opportunities out of the new. Like, you guys get ideas and you embrace it. Similar to Paltu in a way where when people hate on you, like, there's something about your life that just gets better. I don't know, it's so weird. It's like the more they hate on you, the more opportunities you get, the more stability you get. Like, I literally heard in my mind, someone's behind just got fatter. Like, I don't know whose energy that is. I don't know the types of people be watching me, okay? That is wild, okay? Okay, well, congrats, okay, on that, if that's the case. But for some of you, it's like you just get better, you get more stability, you get more money, you get more, like, it's like you are untouchable. Like, when people trying to hate on you, it's like your life just gets better in front of them because these people stay watching you, because we do have Pisces energy. So this is what's getting me, like, you guys are very tapped in, whether you're a Pisces or not. If you are and you have in your chart, even more of confirmation. But even if you're not, You guys carry Pisces energy. You see through people because these people feel like they can mask their way into being close to you so you don't realize that they actually are haters. And you could give them the same energy back, like as in like not giving hate energy back. Like say for example, these haters are nice to your face. You're also nice back. You're like, if they're like, oh, if they compliment you, like you compliment them back. If they're nice to you, you're nice to them back. You're cordial with them. Okay, but you still keep everyone at arm's length when you no longer trust them, and that's due to that Piscean energy of like, I see through you, I see exactly what you're trying to do, and you may be trying to solicit a reaction so that I'm seen as the bad guy, and so that I look like the person that has a problem with you when the whole time it's you. So I'm gonna hold on to that energy. I'm gonna peep that energy, and I'm gonna take a mental note of it and keep my distance. You know, because like I feel like these people feel like if you're a nice person, they feel like, okay, well, this person's very nice and they're very sweet, so I can't openly be hating on them. Like I have to do it very discreetly. And they may think they're being discreet, but they're not being discreet because you peep it. So you may kind of be nice to their face as well, but it's like, I'm going to make sure that I keep other things away from this person. I don't tell them my whole business. And I just basically set a boundary, you know? Because you guys are just psychic AF. Like you guys are intuitive AF. Like no one can lie to you. No one can hide things for very long. Okay. You could be the type of people that you need to be in someone's energy to experience it, to see what they're about. And I'm getting, you guys don't judge people. It's like, you're always this energy of like, I'm open to get to know people. I'm open to see how things go. And you genuinely try to keep it positive. But if someone shows you a bit of energy that you don't like, you're like, oh, I'm getting a bad vibe. I'm going to keep this person at a distance. Like you may not go over your way to be like, oh, I got a problem with you. Like, I'm going to be confrontational. It's more like, I'm just going to be very selective with who I give my time and energy to because I don't really feel comfortable with this person. Like you guys pay attention to what energizes you and what drains you, and something that drains you kind of keep your distance. Okay, and it annoys these haters because you're very tapped in spiritually. It's like they cannot lie to you, they cannot hide things from you, they kind of feel exposed. These haters watch you 24/7, but they pretend that they don't. They may watch your channel and interact with you in real life. It's like they will watch your channel and find out things about you and realize that, oh, quick, I got to overcompensate for the fact that I've watched. Like I feel like I don't want to get caught, you know. So say, for example, if you guys are like me, you guys could be fellow tarot readers, right? And these people could watch your content and they're just like, oh my God, like, yeah, like I binge watch it because I need to know the information, but they may not show that they watch it, but it's like, you know, they watch it and they know, you know, they watch it and they're like, oh, quick, like, you know, I've got to rectify this, you know, because some of them may feel exposed, okay? But that's just for some people are my tarot readers, okay? But regardless of this Piscean energy, like they're mad because they can't hide things from you. Okay, especially with the assertiveness. We have the black moon. It's like, it's almost like they cannot hide it. Like they feel like they're getting away with it by it being black, by it being a little bit transparent, like it's like hidden. But it's like, you know, it's not hidden. So you move accordingly. We have resolved. Yeah, I feel like these haters are mad because even whenever you're down and out, you manage to get over things. So whenever life knocks you down, secretly these haters kind of feel a bit satisfied. But I'm getting for these types of haters, it's not coming from a place of like, these people hate you. It's more like they're a little bit jealous and they don't want to be jealous. They don't want to hate you, but they can't help but hate you. I'm getting for some of you, and I was actually reflecting on this earlier when I was coming back home. I'm an introvert, guys. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. This is probably the only channel ever where you get me being very like vulnerable about stuff, right? But I am introverted to the core, which means I run out of energy when I'm around people. When I'm around people, like when I'm physically around people, I get very drained quickly. I need to go home. I miss my home and I get overstimulated because guys, I work with kids and I have kids. Like I get overstimulated, right? And it's like, I feel like I always need that time to rest and recharge, okay? Like some people ask me, like, don't you ever want some company? Because I live with my kids and that's it, you know? Like, don't you ever want company? Don't you ever want to hang out with your friends 24/7? Don't you ever want, you know, do you want to go to this event and this event and this? And I'll be honest, I'm very content, like in my household most of the time. Like if I didn't have my matrix job as a teacher, like I'd happily just make money doing this alone. I make money doing this anyway, but it's like, I don't mind just making money, like being in the comfort of my own house because it sets me away from others. Like some people may ask me, why is it that I I'm able to talk on camera so comfortably, but in real life, I'm not as open. I'm actually quite quiet with a lot of people. And to tell you the truth, is because when I'm with people, I feel their energies a lot more. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's draining, depending on who it is. And sometimes people don't always have the purest intentions. And it makes me uncomfortable to be around. And I can't really be fake with people. It's like, if I like you, you will know. And if I feel uncomfortable with you, you'll also know. So it's like, I feel really drained. But when I'm in the comfort of my own house in front of this camera, I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable because I'm not actually physically with anyone. You know, so you guys, if you identify with being a bit of an introvert, these haters of yours could be extroverted, and they could feel like, oh my God, like, why don't I have part of your energy? Like, why can't I harvest out of your energy? Like, why are you not being open to me? And the whole time you guys are just like, bruh, like, is it that serious? Like, we're all different people. Like, the hell? Like, you guys could have haters because these people feel that you just don't like them. They feel like there's a beef, but it's one-sided. It's like, bruh, I don't like you. Like, it's like, we don't have to be like this, basically. Like, just relax. And these people feel really entitled to your time. And when you don't give it to them, they feel some type of way, and then they decide to dislike you. And you may dislike them because they dislike you, but they dislike you because they want more of your energy, and you're not giving them your energy. It's really not that deep, though. But you'd be surprised. The things that people can dislike you for are very minute. Okay? But regardless, let me not go off on a tangent. These haters can't stand the fact that whenever you go through problems, whenever you're suffering, you always have a solution. You never go to these people. You seek solace in the people you don't trust. Like, you find a way to repair yourself every single time. You always find a solution. And it's like a little part of them gets a little bit like, it's kind of satisfying to see this person. Because I'm getting your haters always see you on top. So whenever you're not on top, it kind of makes it feel like, oh, it's kind of nice to see them a little bit humbled. But then you always end up finding a way to resolve your problems or feeling a lot better. And they're just like, oh, okay. There's something about you guys just having a lot of energy for yourself. It's like, okay, I'm going to motivate myself to get back up. Okay, I'm going to change this. I'm going to do this. Like, you self-motivate. And it kind of makes your haters a bit mad because your haters could rely on too many people to uplift themselves, whereas you just rely mostly on yourself, okay? But you guys are very stable. And some of your haters may not be stable, okay? And it kind of makes it feel some type of way. But regardless, with the April, it's giving me spring energy. So it does kind of correlate with the whole Ace of Wands energy of new beginnings, feeling on top of the world, feeling, yeah, I can get this done. It's also giving Easter kind of vibes. So it's almost like new beginnings overall. Like, I feel like people who hate on you get triggered by the fact that you always have a new beginning and you start in life, okay? You can always start from the ground up every single time and thrive. Maybe perhaps they can't, okay? And you always end up connecting with people who are your soul tribe. So anyone who has this sort of hatred towards you, they're mad because you always end up finding your own people and developing some sort of good bond with them, and you kind of remain reserved with them, and it makes them feel some type of way, okay? But that's what I'm getting for pile number 3. Let me know how that resonates with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have a hate comment, please drop it down because it actually does help with the engagement. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to move on to my pile 4. So pile 4, 3747, you guys chose the cinnamon. Okay, I'm covering myself because I didn't realize how low cut this was until I turned on the camera and sat in this position. I've lost a bit of weight, so now I can actually see the difference. I'm like, oh. But anyways, enough about me. We have the cinnamon. We have shadow. May what is hidden come to light. We have nirvana. We have they are sorry. Ooh. We have black. Okay. The black makes me think of black tourmaline, and I'm wearing this on this ring specifically. It's funny because I got hit on today, and I was out with my youngest son because I picked him up from nursery, and they're like, "You are so beautiful. Like, are you single?" They could see me with a kid, and I'm like, "Sorry, I'm not. I'm married," even though I'm not, right? I kind of use this as a way to protect myself. Black tourmaline is really good for that. And I feel like ever since I've been wearing it on this finger and just having black tourmaline on me, I do feel like there has been a difference. I feel a lot more protected, okay? So when I saw this card black, it makes me think that you guys have found a way to protect yourself from your haters, okay? These are haters that feel very entitled to your time. There we go. All right, we have the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So how are you making your haters mad? Okay, your haters are mad because there's something about you that triggers them, okay? We do have the shadow. Something about you triggers their self-esteem. And I'm getting with these haters, they're not really malicious people. They're just people that have a lot of trauma. They're people who, okay, I feel like there are two types of people in this world. People with trauma who feel the need to trauma dump on others and project their trauma onto others. And people who have trauma but decide to go within and they don't want to affect anyone with their trauma. Okay, I feel like the second or the latter of people with trauma are usually empathetic or empathic, as in they feel a lot of pain, they've gone through a lot of problems, but they've never gone out of their way to harm others because of it. In fact, they just harm themselves, which is sad, okay? But I feel like the former or the first group of people are like, I've been hurt, so it's time to hurt other people. Sometimes people do it and then they feel bad about it. Some people do it maliciously. It just depends, okay? I'm getting, your haters are the types of people that have this trauma, right? And there's something about you that triggers these haters. And it's the fact that you're very emotionally fulfilled and you're very intuitive. There's something about you that you can see through someone. Like say, for example, if someone's acting juvenile or someone is acting, a bit of a mean girl, mean guy energy, you kind of look at these people and you feel sorry for them. You're like, you pity them. So you may not even give these people the time of day. And it makes them feel childish based upon the way you react. Like you may react in a way that's kind of like, well, this person, they're just projecting. It kind of reminds me of a movie I watched. I think it actually was K through 12. I'm going to sound like such a Melanie Martinez obsessed fan, but it is what it is. It was K through 12. And I think in the movie, the main character, Crybaby, she was basically saying like, she's not a bad person. She's just projecting her insecurities. That's the way you guys may look at people who are your haters. Because your haters are just very insecure people and very like trauma driven people. As in like, they don't want to be that way, but they are that way. Or they may have a lack of control or just little control over how they treat others. I mean, technically we all have control over how we should behave, but these people are maybe not the best at managing it, okay? And you kind of pity these people because you see through it, because you guys could be my empaths. You see through and you're like, they're not a bad person. They're just deeply troubled. You just like, the way you look at these haters is more like pity and it makes them feel even more triggered, okay? You may not even sink down to their level, okay? And it's like you are also very like intuitive and just overall emotionally fulfilled within yourself. And it makes them mad because they're like, why is it that you're so secure? Like, how do you get, like, why is it that you're not triggered like I am? Like, why do you trigger me? Some people may feel that way and you're just like, I don't know. Like you similar to part 3, you guys may be introverted. And when I say introvert, I mean like you focus on your internal validation. You focus on what things mean to you internally. You're not so focused on what society thinks. Like, okay, is this good if everyone agrees with me? Like you're kind of like, okay, if I feel happy, that's all I care about. Like, I don't really care if I should not be happy. Like, say for example, if you guys, I don't know, if you guys are, I'm giving a random example. If you guys are 50, right? 50 years old, for example, and society says you should be having grandkids or you should be happily married or you should be, but you could be a 50-year-old with no kids and you didn't get married and you're fulfilled. Like, you guys will care about your own fulfillment. It's like, I'm happy doing what I need to do. So I don't really care if society feels like I shouldn't be happy, And it triggers these haters because they're like, why are you so happy when you're like this? I don't know why it triggers them. It's like, your life, like, why should whatever you do with your life trigger them, But it's like, you're emotionally fulfilled, And if anything, when they do come at you, it's like you feel sorry for them because you just see insecurities. You see like, okay, we all have insecurities, but you just kind of look at them like, may you find peace, And it just triggers them. And then we have the Queen of Wands. You guys are very independent people. You guys are very attractive people. And very like, in this energy of like, if you want something, you go after it. You guys are very confident or just very fierce, very adventurous. And it's kind of like, if you want to go after something, you go after it. You don't really care, and you hold your own. You guys may not seek validation in other people. People may give you validation. You may have people who just really find you attractive and maybe uplift you or whatnot and support you here and there. But it's like, you don't really go looking for it. You just be, and it is, right? And I feel like this triggers these haters because it's like, why are they so attractive? Why are they so confident? Why are they so out there? Why are they so fulfilled? And it's like, it's almost like you don't know why they're so triggered. But again, that stems from their own wounds, right? And it's something in you that makes them feel bad that they are hating on you, because it's like you're not one of those people that go starting problems with people. So it's almost like they're self-aware. These haters are self-aware that they have issues, and they don't know why they want to take it out on you, but all they know is they can't help it, okay? But with this Knight of Pentacles, you're making your haters mad because you're going after the things that you want. Slow and steady wins the race is the energy I'm getting. Like, you don't care how long something takes. You take your time. You guys don't rush. If you have a dream, you chase it. And even if you feel like, oh, you're not exactly where you want to be, you keep going after it. You have a drive. And it makes his haters mad because they wish they had your stamina. They wish they had your self-belief in yourself. Because these people need other people to uplift them. They need other people to feed into them, to make them feel good, or else they'd give up. But with you, it's like, with or without people, you keep going. You're persistent and you're resilient. And it's making these haters mad, okay? It almost makes them reflect on themselves. For some of you, your haters are jealous of your success or your pending success because they see your potential and they see that you keep going and it's unwavering. Whereas with them, they may have given up, or they may feel like they should give up. Or if they were in your position, they would have given up if they didn't see many results, okay? These are haters that thrive on other people's opinions, whereas you may not. Because they are sorry. So it's almost like you make them reflect and think, maybe I'm the problem. Like, why am I hating on Power 4? Like, Power 4 has done nothing wrong to me. Maybe I'm the problem. You make them feel really guilty, okay? But we do have Black, so this does make me think, you make them feel like they are someone who definitely needs a lot of therapy. And to be honest, we all do to some extent. But like, you make them realize that there's something very dark that they need to address. But this is also you being protective of your energy. For some of them, you're like, they're mad because you know how to protect yourself and identify when someone is very like unhealthy for you. And it makes them feel some type of way because it highlights that they are troublesome. Okay, they don't want to be. Okay, we have Nirvana. Guys, please correct me in the comments if this is from Buddhism or Hinduism or even both, because I do get confused in regards to that. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But Nirvana is about achieving, I think, detachment, learning all the lessons that you're meant to learn in this lifetime so that you don't have to come back. Please correct me. I think that is a belief system, but please correct me in which one it is, what school of thought this may come from. I do feel that you guys have a level of detachment, and it triggers your haters even more because they can't really get to you. So that's what makes them feel bad. It's like when you don't react, it makes them feel like they're acting a damn fool. And that can do something to a person, So it makes them feel like like it's not your first rodeo dealing with such insecure people. And again, I don't want to make it sound like, oh, these people are insecure and you're not. Like, you may have your insecurities, but you don't project them onto others. You don't allow these insecurities to stop you from going after what you want, because you guys did choose the cinnamon, and I associate this with success. So it's like, you guys, no matter what you go through, you take your inspirations and your insecurities and you still move forward with it. So even if you are feeling insecure, you still push yourself for it, Whereas these people, like, they're like, oh my God, like, I want that drive. Or even if you guys are successful, it's like these people feel like, oh my God, I wish I was successful like that. I wish I had her drive, her consistency, or his drive, his consistency, And it's like, you're very content. You guys may not even rely on people's validation. Like, you just don't care. Like, as long as something brings you happiness, you just keep going. That is your motivation enough to keep going, okay? And that's why your haters are mad, okay? I feel like they aspire to be like you, but they can't do it like you, okay? But that's what I'm getting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, let me know. And don't forget, if you have a hate comment, please hate on me. It really helps the algorithm. Jot it down in the comment, okay? I'm going to move on to pile 5. Pile 5, 4840. You guys chose the rose perfume. So how are you making your haters mad? Well, clearly you're leaving a mark on your haters, okay? Because when I think of perfume, it's more like you can't get the scent. It's like, oh my God, like, no matter where I go, like, I just see Power 5. Like, if you guys do anything online, like, you could be popping up in your haters' algorithms, okay? But regardless, it's like, they can't get their mind off of you. Like, you imprint on your haters, okay? We have signs. May you see the synchronicities. I swear, guys, when I put all these divinators, I'm not going with what the vibes of the cards. I just kind of choose any item and I just put it there. And when it syncs up, oh my God, crisp. Confirmation, okay? These people can't get you out of their mind. They see signs of you everywhere. These people, like, I'm getting people who try to ignore you, but they can't ignore you because you're just everywhere. Or your imprint, your influence is just everywhere. We have mask. We have beautiful. Ooh. We have healing. We have 6 of Cups energy, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. Okay, how are you making your haters mad? Okay, it's because you guys are magnetic. Okay, this is very very addictive energy. I feel like your haters are addicted to you. It's like they want to hate you, but they can't help but watch you. Some of you, I'm not going to lie, your haters be copying the things that you do. They will talk all this ish about you and still... and I repeat, still copy you and not even credit you. I'm also getting people just very magnetized. Like they can't help but just be like a moth to a... I was about to say a moth to a slain. A moth to a flame when it comes to you. But this could also be your work ethic, your drive. It's like, oh my God, like the more consistent, the more like no one... oh my God, no one can stop your bag. Okay, I'm not saying you guys are rich, but if anyone tries to slow down your progress in life, they fail. They fail miserably. Okay? It's like they can't stop you. They can't stop you. You're unstoppable. It's like if you have a purpose or a focus, or you're just always hustling, you just love money, you love to work hard, no one can slow you down. And if someone is slowing you down, you have no problems removing them from your life. Like you don't allow anyone to get you in an energy where you're ready to give up on life. You're not a quill. It makes your haters mad, okay? Because they can't stop thinking about you. I'm not gonna lie, some of your haters be missing you because the 6 of Cups is nostalgic energy. It's like you have your haters missing you. They miss you. Imagine that. They miss you. It's almost like it's giving like lovers to haters or whatever. Yeah, you have your haters reminiscing. Some of your haters could have been past friends, past lovers, past family. Like you have them reminiscing, thinking about you, okay? It's almost... not to sound inappropriate, guys, but I'm thinking of this is okay. Forgive me, guys. Don't watch if you're not old enough to watch me, but hate effing. As in, like, you know what? Some people hate you so much, but there's like such sexual energy. It's like, I hate you so much, but I'm also attracted to you. How about we have, you know what? But I hate you so much. It's a weird concept, I know. Some people are just... that just happens. That especially that's so common with a lot of couples. Unfortunately, there's some people who are jealous of their own spouses, their own partners. It's like they'll happily hate F you, but it's like they're so jealous of you. It's so weird, you know. But that you live on these people's mind rent free. That's weird. That I don't understand the psychology behind it, but it's there. For some of you, this could even pertain to my women out there. You could have your own men watching you, hating you, but it's like they're so attracted to you. Or for some of you, this is giving LGBT. It's giving like women who hate you because you're beautiful, but at the same time, they're so attracted to you. Weird. Weird. Okay. And we do have beautiful. So your haters cannot stand you because you look good, you are attractive. And I'm not just getting physical, you're beautiful. Inside and out. Inside and out, you are stunning. You are beautiful. I don't care what gender you are. You are beautiful. And that is why your haters are mad. Because it's like, oh my God, like you live in a world where it's a bit shallow, okay? I don't make the rules, okay? This is the Matrix, right? A lot of people have pretty privilege. If they're good looking, they have pretty privilege, okay? Go subscribe to my girl, Lexi, okay? She has a YouTube channel that says pretty privileged support group or pretty girl support group, right? Some people will hate on you because of your privileges. Some people will hate you because you're attractive, but they are attracted to you. They cannot help but feel like, oh my God, but I hate them. But if I had one night with them, you know, it's weird energy. Like I'm getting your haters, like they hate you so much. It stems a lot from jealousy. But my God, if you were to make a move on them, if you were to just lean in for a kiss, they're not going to reject you. They're going to take it. It's weird energy, okay? Bruh, I would not be surprised if you guys can attract both genders, okay? If you're bi, even more for confirmation. maybe you make people feel bi, okay? But you are stunning and you are beautiful, and these haters can't stand that, okay? But we also have healing, so you guys have either, like, I'm getting two scenarios. Either you guys have such strong healing energy, or I'm getting an energy where these haters try to come for you. They try to make you feel small, but you heal yourself. You know how to tape yourself back together every time. And these haters are mad because they're like, didn't we leave you in the ditch? Did we sell you into slavery? I'm referring to a Bible story, guys. I'm referring to Joseph, like how his brothers like just dumped him in a whale. But it's just like, did we leave you in a ditch? Weren't you sold into slavery? How the hell are you so handsome? This reminds me of, oh my God, this does remind me of Joseph from the Bible. You guys could be so good looking, but it's like, it brings a lot of hatred, a lot of jealousy, but they can't help that you're good looking. And yet you're so healing, and you get yourself out of situations every time. And sometimes it's pretty privilege. Okay. But pretty privilege comes with its downfalls. Because look what happened to Joseph. You know? I digress. Yeah, it makes them mad. And we do have mask. So it's almost like you guys may be, okay, so if these haters try to hurt you, right? It could have hurt. Like, let's be honest. It could have hurt your feelings. You could have been feeling really broken by it. But you don't show it. You don't show it. You mask it. It's like, I'm not going to let you see me sweat. Hell no. Like, that's going to give you the satisfaction. I'm not giving you that. Okay? And it makes them mad because they can't get a reaction out of you. They can't see you suffer. Okay? Yeah. All right? That's on period. But with the mask I'm also getting for some of you, it makes them feel that they can't openly hate you. So they have to mask their hate because everyone else loves you. You know, it's almost like I can't stand Power 5, but I'm so attracted to Power 5. Okay? You also some of you may mask your energy with your haters, and like they feel some way about it because it's just like, oh my God, I want to know everything about you. I want to find out ways to tear you down and manipulate you, but you don't give people the satisfaction. Can you clarify mask, please? Yeah, you guys are very consistent. If someone tries to ruffle your feathers, they fail every single time because you stay consistent, you stay hustling, okay? You appear calm, cool, and collected. And it leaves your haters pressed, okay? We do have signs though. So synchronicities, these haters get signs of you everywhere. They could literally talk smack about you and then all of a sudden you pop up. Like this reminds me of the audio. It was like, hey, how y'all doing? Like, I don't know where that comes from, but it's almost like if they're talking about you, like if this is like a workplace or whatever it may be, like they could be talking about you. And as soon as you walk in, it's like they go silent. Okay. Yeah, this is funny energy. Okay, they like everywhere, like even when they're thinking about you, like something pops up, whether it's your name or your birthday or something you said or something you did. If you make content, you may pop up on people's For You, and it's mad awkward for them because they're like, this is a sign that maybe I should be talking smack. Okay, they get signs and synchronicities about you because you imprinted on them. Okay, you leave a mark on these people. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna end Power 5 there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, just email me. And also, if you guys would like to leave a hate comment, feel free because it actually really helps with the engagement. But take care, guys. I'm going to move on to the last pile. So pile 6. Okay, 57. Okay, you guys chose the hand cream. Okay, the hand cream, Nivea. Okay, so how are you making your haters mad? Okay, we have resourceful, may you recover and rise again. We have greatness. Okay, we have I want to talk to you. Ooh, I'm hearing you're the one for me. The way you make me feel, you really turn me on. I feel like similar to Power 5, like you make people want to come back and talk to you. Okay, we have Aquarius. Some of you guys could be Aquarius. We have the Lovers, which is Gemini. And then we have Pisces energy with the High Priestess. So how are you making y'all haters mad? Okay. You're making your haters mad because I'm hearing rejuvenate. This reminds me of, if you guys have watched Pose, okay, it's about, in the 80s, it's set in the 80s, about trans rights. and the ballroom scene. It's a lot of things to get into, LGBT related, right? Mostly trans part. And basically, there's a scene from Pose where there's this, I forgot her name, is it Electra, I think? Like someone basically is sending her hate or talks to her in a rude way in a restaurant. They're like, your people shouldn't be here. And before she starts to give them a read or a rose, like she drinks water, she's like this. Her friends behind her like, yep, clear your throat, lubricate, now read that bitch. And like she goes in and reads people. That's what came to my mind when I think of this hand cream, because it's like you're like lubricating, you're like rejuvenating yourself. You're like, okay, all right, I'm hydrated now. Let's go. Like you guys just look better. You guys just, oh my god, when these haters, like there's something about you guys, like you just look better and better and better. For some of you, you look younger and younger. The older you get, like you look younger, you look stunning, you look hydrated, you look healthy. Some of you guys, your skin got clearer, your booty got thicker. Okay, you be looking good, okay? And it makes your haters mad. So mad that they actually want to come back. Okay, I want to talk to you. This could even be an ex-lover, because we do have the lovers card. So even if your haters happen to be people you've been in relationships with, or even if these are just friends, right? The way you be looking good, you're glowing, you're looking better, you're feeling better. It makes these people want to talk to you. It makes these people want to come back and talk to you and be like, hey, like, how's everything going? Because your life just gets better. Because guess what we have? Greatness. And that's what you guys exude, greatness, okay? For some of you, not to make it a race thing, but I did actually hear black excellence, okay? But it doesn't just have to be about race, okay? But what I'm getting here is you guys exude greatness, okay? You guys are very abundant. Like you guys, because we have a peacock in here, right? It's makes you think of Leo energy. So it's almost like you guys, you have so much going for yourself. You look good and you feel good. And because you look good, like show off. If you got it, flaunt it. You see what I'm saying? Like say for example, like if you guys have really, really like saucy legs, it's like you're not hiding. It's like, yeah, like pre the legs. Or if you guys have a really good gym body, it's like you're not gonna hide it. It's like, yeah, like look at these muscles. Look at this these pecs, or look at this six pack or whatever it may be. It's like if you look good, you look stunning, you're not gonna hide it. It reminds me of Princess Diana when she wore that black dress as a revenge dress. It's like, bruh, my husband be cheating on me, but guess what? I still look good and I'm moving on from the situation. It's like you guys look good. You don't look like what you've gone through. It's like with every trial and tribulation, you just get stunning and stunning and stunning and stunning, okay? I love that for you. And it makes the haters want to talk to you because they can't ignore that. They notice it. And when someone is looking good and feeling good and doing better, they're attractive. They're high vibrational. It draws people in, you know? And I think it's because some of you guys could be in Aquarius, but even if you're not, it's because you guys have this energy of like, you move with high morals, integrity, humanitarian, esque. It's kind of like, because you guys are humanitarian based, it's like, bro, I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm just going to get better. And that's my revenge. But love and light though, like you guys could wish people peace and you just don't really care what's going on in people's life. Like, okay, all right, sending you healing. Anyways, like I got a whole world to save, or I've got better things to do. I have charity to tend to, or I'm busy creating a legacy. I'm busy helping people, you know. I'm busy healing with my hands. Like that kind of energy. It's like you guys are just thriving. It's because you don't move with bad intentions. My battery's running low, but this is the last pie, which is okay. You guys move with such beautiful intentions. And also the Aquarius energy is making me think of you guys standing out, being unique, making a name for yourself, thriving. So it's almost like you don't really care to be like anyone else. And that's what makes you so great. Okay, it's like, I'm not trying to fit in. I'm not trying to be like anyone else. I look good, okay? I put that on my own mama. I look fly. I look, you know, like you guys look good. Yeah. And you guys are just loving in yourself. But this is also, this lovers card is making me think of alignment. So some of you guys, your haters are mad because you're moving within alignment and you look good doing it, okay? It's like you being aligned on the right path of you is making you look good. You guys look like you don't go through stress. Even if you do, you don't look like it. And it has these haters mad because they may have put you in situations that may have really dented something in you, or maybe made you feel like you have to start all over again, okay? But it's like resourceful is all about, it's almost similar to alchemy, where like you take the pain, the sorrow, and you work with what you got. Like say for example, if you were relying on someone for money, for example, if you're married to a rich guy or a rich woman, for example, and they decide to divorce you or whatever happens, right? Or they no longer want to give you money, whatever it may be, right? They expect you to crumble because you're relying on them. For some of these haters could be your family, could have relied on your family for money. And when they take back their help, they expect you to crumble without them. But you are a phoenix that rises above the ashes every time. You're like, okay, cool. I don't want to rely on you then. I'm going to start from the ground up. I'm going to rely on myself now. I'm going to do what I need to do to get back on my feet. And you do it. You're resourceful, guys. Okay. You work with what you got. Okay. So say, for example, you guys, okay. Some of you guys may not have money, but you look like you have money. As in, you look good. Your skin is well oiled. You look hydrated. You look good. Not good, but good. Okay. And you just don't look like what you've gone through. And some people are like, what's your secret? Or if you guys look younger than your age, people are like, how? Like, they don't have money for surgery, or they don't have money for this kind of skincare sort of like regime. How do they look like that? It's like, you could just take care of your health naturally. You could just eat very healthy, organic things. You could work out in the gym, or you could work out at home. You could, whatever it may be. You may not drink, you may not smoke, whatever it may be. Like, you work with what you got and you do better. Okay. Yeah. We have the high priestess. So your haters are mad because they can't get to you. Some of you, they've lost access to you. It's like access denied. Your intuition told you to keep certain people out of your life and keep a distance, keep a barrier. You be knowing stuff and not sharing stuff. This is giving energy of like gatekeeping. Like, you may gatekeep things. It's just like, I'm no longer sharing my energy with you. I'm no longer telling you how to do this. Like, figure it out on your own. It's like, you're kind of like, I'm just going to hustle and motivate and do what I need to do in my life. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm up to, what my plans are and how I did it. It's like, you're being more secretive now. And it really bothers these haters because they've lost access to you. They've lost access to the source because you guys are the blueprint. Makes me think of Aquarius energy. You guys are the blueprint. Okay. So it's like, they want to copy, they want to emulate you, but they can't do it like you. So it's just like, you're like, you guys are great. And these haters can even acknowledge that you are great. But that's why they want to talk to you. They want to know your source. They sense your energy is very magnetic. It's high vibrational. But you're like, you ain't getting the secrets, okay? You ain't got the answers. It makes you think of Kanye, okay? But regardless, thrive anyway. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to drop a hate comment, please do, because it actually really does help the algorithm. Bye, guys.